anxiety of flying Spirit has me checking these bags several times to make sure they are the right size. But looking back at them, they look like they're ready to get on this flight. But what I ended up finding out a couple of days before, not even a couple of days, the day before my flight, is that I had a sinus infection. So I'm currently at the airport and I'm looking for parking. This is the first time I've had this much trouble finding a spot. And normally I could find a spot, pretty close up to where the buses are. So coming up this aisle right here at the end of the aisle, that is my bus. So I'm gonna have to wait till the next bus comes because they're gonna be pulling out in probably another 5 to 10 minutes if I don't find a parking spot, because I like to find mine nice and close. I don't even usually park on this side. However, because the other side was totally packed, I found no parking spaces. So I'm gonna keep looking. Is this one right here? No. And see, you keep having all these small cars having you make believe that there's a spot available. Yes, it's all these spots back here, but I'm trying to find something closer because it's raining and I'm trying to preserve my hair, and my flight has been delayed because it's storming. So I don't mind missing this bus. And for the sake of a good spot, I will miss this bus. And as I said, this is the first time this has ever happened to me, guys. I'm usually like here, find a spot, 5-10 minutes, boom, 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 on the bus. Not even 5 or 10 minutes. What am I talking about? I usually find a spot. I'm on the bus. 10 minutes later, we're rolling out. I think I've waited for the bus longer than it's taken me to find a spot. But anyways, this is how I do my parking. And from the looks of it, I'm just going to have to park back here because I'm not finding anything. And the roads are getting further and further away. I would rather be closer to the bus than so far back. Okay, first of all, get in the right lane. Get in the appropriate lane for parking. I guess we're going to go with this one right here. We're not too far away, but we far enough. Am I bougie? Oh, am I being bougie right now? All right, I'll see y'all on the bus. So, my flight has been delayed 3 hours, and I actually have a good seat, so I'm gonna take my hair down right here, guys.
The weather, that's the sad. And what's it called? The flight attendants, they irritated too, because I heard them little comments, they irritated too. They ready to go. They not gonna
go if the weather's bad.
I know. But they ready to go.
You want to get up there and light and go.
No, I'm just ready. I'm just.
This is how we rolling today.
I'm just ready to go.
These, look, top hair didn't even cover. Didn't even. I don't have nothing in it. We tried. We did our best. This is how we rolling. this is my setup for the morning. As you guys probably already know, I'm back in Detroit already. I'm at my brother's house again, and this time I decided to bring my laptop with me because I knew he had his own setup here, but I just couldn't get it to work out for me last time I was here. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring my own computer because I don't want no troubles, you know? So right now we're in pre-market right now. The market is trash right now, guys. Let me put y'all over here. The market is trash right now. There's not much movement. I mean, it's dropped so much. And I feel like basically right now I'm just here for the listen because I don't necessarily know that I'm not strong with puts yet, and this is the market for the puts. This is very bearish right now, and I don't mind like jumping in like when the mentor jumps in and do it because um, right now I'm on with a different mentor. I like the way he trades too, and then the other one she'll be back on. She doesn't come on till about 5 minutes before the market opens up, but she'll tell you exactly like where the entry at, as far as like finding finding it like, oh, I'm gonna come in right here or whatever. And if you're quick enough, you can jump in with her, which you know quite a few people do. Some people do good, some people don't. I tried it once and I didn't do good. I lost $50 in like 2 or 3 minutes. So I was like, yeah, no. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing for right now. I'm basically chilling for a little bit until the market opens. I think we still have about 30 minutes before market opens. And I think because I don't know how I filmed that video, but I know like before my trip I was like, you know, my sinuses are acting up, and well, it turned out that I had a sinus infection. And I really haven't been eating much the last couple of days because they put me on antibiotics. They actually put me on several things. This nasal spray stuff, I've only used it twice. It it opens me up, but I get this terrible taste in the back of my throat for hours. And then they want me to do it 4 times a day, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out for me. However, you know, I have all the other medications to do anyway, and but like I said, I haven't been able to really eat much because the antibiotics have been tearing my stomach up, and so I'm gonna make an attempt. I've been drinking this pomegranate juice, or it's tea actually. I've been drinking this since I got back to Detroit. We went to the grocery store because I like to cook my own food. I am not like a restaurant girly. Um, and so I seen these and I just bought every last one they had. I didn't know what it tastes like. I just knew that I needed something nearing the way of healthy, right? So I bought every one they had on the shelf. And then I bought a bunch of fruit. I got a ton of fruit here. But I'm gonna try the banana today. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's where I'm at for now. My hair, I think I rolled it. How many days have I been here now? I think this is day 3. I haven't even been vlogging, guys, like, because when I tell you, like, this wasn't like an adventure trip. This was a business trip. So, like, yesterday, I didn't really do anything. Yesterday was Sunday. I just literally, like, chilled. When I came in, I was still feeling, like, sick. And so I have not had any adventures yet. I do have one planned. I just haven't decided which day I'm going to go and do it. I did want to do hiking. However, it's really cold here. They're in the 35s. Like, when I looked at the weather for coming here. It was like a couple weeks ago, or like a week and a half, something like that. But I knew I was coming. So, but what am I trying to say? When I looked at it, it was supposed to be 65 like the whole time I was here. And I was like, when I got off the plane, they was like, yes, it's 34 degrees. I was like, what? Like, I didn't quite bring the appropriate clothes for this weather. But yeah, so today is gonna be like a super chill day. I'm gonna check these charts out. Because I was supposed to get down to business today, but it got rescheduled, so we're not getting down to business until Wednesday. I'm not doing my hair. I don't even know, like, I don't know when I'm gonna do my hair, but until then, we're gonna be bunning it up. We're just gonna be wearing a bun until then. I love buns, and I love a nice messy bun. Like, when I woke up this morning, I didn't roll my hair last night. I just threw my bonnet on top of my head. So when I woke up this morning, I did one of those where you shake your hair all the way down, and I went up like this a couple times, and boom, threw it up in the bun. That's how we rolling. I'm going to the gym after I see what this market's gonna do this morning. I'm gonna hit the gym up. I haven't hit my cousins up. Those are my fave peeps to hang out with when I come in, outside of my sibs and my dad and stuff. But let's see if they want to do anything. They gonna go on an adventure with me, so y'all be seeing them again. I'm telling you, if don't nobody do an adventure, my cousins that y'all see in the video, baby, they be down, okay? They be down. I'll say anything crazy. They be like, all right. I love it, okay? So yeah, that's where we are with things. And I'm about to get serious and listen to this Discord. But it don't seem like it's too much going on right now. My long-term investments, y'all, have taken a significant hit. And I know that they tell you to just go ahead and hold them, but when I tell you they took a significant hit. Like, my Apple was cool. I think I haven't even went. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even went to check my Tesla. I haven't checked my swap. But like some of my other ones, we're down to like almost 50% down. Like, when I see the numbers, like where my money's at, it's just like I can't even. Like, I just want to throw my phone. Like, what the? Like, what just happened here? Every day I'm getting these messages that it's dropped, that we're down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know I'm supposed to wait. Like, when I jumped in on these, I thought we was already at the bottom. Baby, we about to be scraping the dirt in a minute. Like, we about to be on the dirt. I thought we was at the bottom. I thought we was about okay, we about to recover. I went in, I bought me a whole bunch of stock, and I was like, man, I'm super humbled on some of these right now. I'm super humbled on some of these. And look, don't come at me on the Tesla, okay? I was in Tesla before Elon became who he is today. Okay, and I probably do need to check that stock because it's probably down like nobody's business. However, when I've been checking it, just in the market, it hadn't dropped too much. So for me, I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. I didn't feel like I needed to go and check it because I have different platforms, and I have some long terms on one platform, and then I have long terms in my IRA. So I didn't feel the need to go and check because I've been checking it here in the market and it hadn't gone down too much. So I haven't worried too much about it. I mean, it's down. It's down like probably like $50 or something like that. But it ain't down like some of my other ones that's almost 50%. You know, like that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyways,
it's kind of the same scenario.
I'll be back at some point in time. I'm about to see what these charts gonna do.
I think like 19.
Let's see what they gonna do.
We're back into this 18
All right,
area.
later. So trading is over. My teacher, the one I follow, she did fantastic today. She was up like 42.7K in no time. I know she said in less than an hour, but I have been on there with her. And when she took those trades, I think she probably got, I think it was a total of 3 trades. And I think she got them all within like 30 minutes. So she did fantastic. I'm real sad that I didn't jump in on that one. Ended up taking a call from my dad at the same time she was jumping in, and yeah, there'll be other opportunities. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just know that, you know, I am just so like, I'm so ready for like this day where profitability is an everyday thing. I don't need to watch other people to make sure I'm doing it right, you know. And what I've decided to do is just try to like narrow down, you know, 3-4 good stocks to just watch on a regular basis. Although I'll have other ones in my watch list, but she pretty much trades on the same ones. And I'm telling you, she's killing it on the same ones. And I was like, I need to figure out that. So I had did that once, and it was only one stock that I was just trading on a regular basis. And then I just ended up losing so much on that stock. So I need to have more than one. She actually traded 2 today. The Q's and Palantir today. So yeah, it was a good day for her. It was actually a really good day for a lot of the traders in there, because I seen like someone was up 5K, somebody was up 10K today. But it was a whole lot of people that were like up, so like 500, 1,000. It was several people who lost on it too. I'm not sure when they had got in, if they didn't get in at the right point or whatever. But it was a few people who had lost on there. It wasn't too bad though, so I'm glad that they didn't lose too much. I'm just sad at the fact whether or not I was up or down. I didn't get in at all, so that kind of made me really sad. And I was like, okay, I got to get it together. So, you know, I live to trade another day tomorrow. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. I may have to turn my phone off so I'm not distracted during this time, so I can get in there, because I do need to recoup. You know, like this is a lifestyle I plan on having, and I can't be playing around with it. Like I don't have a plan B. This is my plan A through Z right here. Outside of working, because that is my end goal, is to not be working for someone. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm getting ready to go to the gym. It's time to pack everything up, and I'm about to get myself ready. I'm about to go hit the gym because it's time, you know. So I'll get back to y'all when I get to the gym. I'm going to the same gym I went to last time, which will be, for the moment, my home gym when I come back home. So I'll see y'all in a bit. I'm about to head over. All right, y'all. I was on the bus that struggled to carry on, okay? Because when I tell you everything I did, I just felt like I was going to pass out. I was on the treadmill. I made it 5 minutes and I was like, get off of here because you're about to drop to the floor. So then I said, okay, I'll go do one of the little seated bikes. Had to get off of there too. So then I went into the back and I just sat on the mat and I did a few stretches. And then I realized if I didn't sit still, I was going to be laid out on the floor. But here I am, still pressing along, still struggling, trying to get through because, you know, I don't know any better than to just pack it up and go home. I just, you know, I was like, I'm just going to, you know, make it through this workout and I'm just going to go slow. Who does that? So I'm laying here and I'm trying to figure out, like, why am I so lethargic? Like, why can't I get through this workout? Then I remember I haven't been able to hold food down for several days at this point. Hey y'all. So I haven't done much vlogging since I've been here because it has literally been like a work situation. I've been doing like pretty much only like trading stuff. I haven't got a chance to have an adventure on this trip yet, although I scheduled one in, but the business part keeps getting moved. So and I'm also having like a bad hair day, like every day since I've been here. I feel like Mufasa, like I have a mane. Like I just tucked the side in for the video. I tucked it in. But y'all can see this other side. It's like super poofy. Send the help. I don't know what to do. I've been tying it down. I've been rolling it up. I even flat ironed it once. The hair is just poofy. I don't know if it's the climate or what, but it's doing its own thing. And I'm tired. I've been getting up early. So this is the second time I've come home and I didn't rent a car. My brother has been gracious. I've been staying with him. I usually always have someone to stay with, but I usually always rent a car. So in the past 15 years, this is the second time that I did not rent a car. And my brother has been letting me drive his car. So he goes to work before the dawn cracks. And his job is like an hour or so away. So your girl's been up early. And I'm tired, but I'm in the wrong lane. Somebody let a girl over. You gonna let me over? I'm gonna have to slow down. I'm gonna have to slow down because you don't want to let me in there. Okay. All right, we here. And I'm still learning these roads. So I came on here to tell y'all I've been gone too long because I don't know where it like these cities and stuff, directions. I just been gone too long. I really couldn't even tell you what city my brother works in. I know when I was leaving his job to get back onto the expressway, it said that I was coming into Madison Heights. But what actual city he works in, I'm not sure. You know what? I done had it with all of these lanes being a lane only, exit only lane. Sorry. Don't come over here. See, you know, like when you get into Detroit, y'all, I said I done got soft. I done got soft. Because you gotta fight in traffic here. Like you can't be nice and be like, I'm gonna wait for you to let me get some space. They're not giving you space. Get in there. And my brother laughed at me because I was like, man, I feel like, you know, everybody was trying to crash into me. And he was like, no. You need to drive here. I think I've gotten soft. I've gotten soft. I've been gone too long. Anyways, it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning here. And so I have been off of like not really eating chips, y'all. And I've been sneaking a bag of popcorn. Only bought popcorn one time in front of my brother because he knows like spicy food makes me sick. But I love spicy food. So I've been sneaking them. Only one bag. Like I'm not overdoing it, right? I'm just saying we're here. I should be able to have a good snacky snack. And that's my good snacky snack. But let me tell you what else I did. Because I was like, what? I was just in the store. And I've been going to the same store by my brother's job. So the guy knows who I am now when I walk in. He doesn't know that I don't live here no more or anything. So we're just talking. And then as people were coming in, he's giving them shout outs because it's the same people that come in the store every day. And I just happened to see this. And I was like, sir, I gotta have that. It says Detroit Tigers on it. Should I scratch it or just leave it? Like, should I just put it on my wall when I get back home? I just thought that was so cool, y'all. To find a lottery ticket that had Detroit Tigers on it. Anyways. Oh, my arm hurts. Okay, I have to move, y'all. My arm hurts. So I have this thing. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I have this thing here. I can connect y'all. However, because of all the light that's coming in, and I got you on the wrong side too, but because of all the light that's coming in, Jesus. All right, hold on a second. I need to get from behind this car because, baby, why are you driving so slow? Hi, I'm back. Oh, that's better. Hi. So it's so much light behind me. And then I have a thing where I can stick my phone on. But because the light is trash right now, you guys can't hardly see me. And I can't put you on the flip side because it would be better, but the light is still bad. The way these cars just be changing lanes like it ain't no big deal. They be having a girl out here nervous. Even my brother, you know, he does it. He had me scared several times today because I was like, bro. He like, sister, chill. And what he does to me is he throw his hand down at me like this, like, hey. I was like, okay, yes, sir. That means shut up. I was scared, okay? Anyways, see, look at that. Can y'all even see me? This is what I'm talking about. It's that sunlight. But my arm is tired holding you guys. I would really like to put you back on this little magnet thing. So my plans today, one of my cousins is having a baby. So if she ends up at the hospital, that's where I'm gonna be at. If not, I'm going back to trade and I'm going to hit up the gym because I have not had any activity since I've been here. And I work out consistently, like 5 days a week, whether I'm riding bikes or if I'm at the gym. And I've only went to the gym once. And because I was sick the first couple of days I got here, that gym session was trash, y'all. I'm telling you, I could barely lift the weights up. I could barely push the little stationary bike. I could barely walk on a treadmill because I hadn't eaten food in days. Because every time I would eat, it would come right back out. So I'm better now. I'm holding food down. I think yesterday was my full day of holding food down. And so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna hit the gym up. I was kind of wanting to call my cousins to see, but I think this is the day that one of them worked, so I probably couldn't make an adventure today. I'm supposed to be meeting one of my girlfriends Saturday. And I'm gonna tell you how long I've been gone from here, because I don't know where she at. Did I say that already? I may have said that already. I don't know the cities. I don't know where she's at. Like, I was like, well, she was like, she's off of 23 Mile. And I was like, well, I think I know where you are. I don't know. But my brother works off 14 Mile. That's all I know. And how to get to 14 Mile. That's what I know. I can do straight shots up 96 and 94. I know where that stuff is. Don't ask me to go nowhere else. I can't tell you. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I said I don't know. I don't know. Look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I know I'm back home. I know that I am in the D, okay? The cars are so different. The cars are so different here. Like, I see a lot of American cars in Michigan. And so I was having that conversation with my brother the other day. And I was like, the cars are so different here. And he was like, what do you mean? Cars are cars. I was like, no, but you don't get it. He was like, well, what do you see where you at? So it's mostly all foreign cars. I was like, you know, I used to drive a Beamer. And I was like, I used to just tell people I have a black car, because Beamers are like driving Fords in Dallas, you know, like everybody has a luxury car. And I was like, here, the luxury car is to customize one of these, you know, a Lincoln, you know, the high-end Fords, or, you know, Jaguar, you know, the American-made cars. You know, it's like you see things on them here that you wouldn't see in Texas. You just see the regular version of it. But you come here and you're like, dang, oh, it looked like that. They doing that? They doing it. They just not. Jesus, I did it again. They're not doing that. Okay, that didn't work. Sir, I'm gonna let you come all the way in here, because I have this feeling that you want to run people off the road. Anyways, I'm about to get up off of here, y'all, because I ain't accustomed to this driving no more. And, you know, I want to live to drive another day. All right, well, I'll see y'all later. Guys, so I'm gonna come and get me some fruit for my smoothies. Now, technically, yeah, I could go ahead and buy a smoothie, but why buy a smoothie when you can make your own smoothie? And that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make my own smoothies. So I already have some blueberries, and I had bought bananas because I was supposed to make smoothies the other day, but I'm gonna get some more because they're already like super ripe, and I don't want mine too ripe, because then they start browning, and I don't like that. You know, I'm funny. I fuss. Now, technically, yeah, I could buy smoothies, right? But that ain't what I want. So I've been drinking on these little drinky drinks right here. And you see, they didn't put that many back up here, but they're only $1 right now. I cleaned them out the other day. I'm not gonna do it this time, but I'm gonna get a few of them. I'll get a few. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a different flavor. It's a different flavor. Okay, so I have been drinking the... Wait. I have been drinking this one. But they got this one too. I'm just gonna buy them. Okay, I got 5 of them. I'm gonna leave a couple for the other. Okay, wait. Just kidding. Okay, look. They got peach. Wait. They got peach. Okay. And honey green tea. Who did this? Who allowed this madness? Who allowed this? I'm buying them all. I mean, I'm not gonna buy every last one of them up here. What I'm saying is, I'm buying them all. Did I say that? I'm buying them all. Elderberry. Now I know this is gonna taste good. Oh my God! Send the help. We're drinking today. All right, I've had enough. So, y'all, I came over here to look for a salad. But this is how this Kroger's like salad section be looking every time. And I'll be like, look, I'm not at Ross. I'm not at TJ Maxx. I'm not about to be shuffling through here trying to find the best bag of salad. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to have salad. All right, so they have different types of... I'm looking for the dairy-free type. So the other day, I was like, maybe I'll try that So Delicious. I'm thinking about the So Delicious, but I also don't know how this is going to pan out. I do like the So Delicious brand, and I feel like I'm on the fence because, look, we got almond milk type. The So Delicious is coconut. I do like an oat milk, but I don't see like an oat type of yogurt here. But that the oat gives you like more of a creamy texture. I don't even see any oat like, because here's like the coconuts type yogurts right here. Right there. The coconut types right here. But they don't have any that's oat. I don't know if they even have an oat type of yogurt, but it's very creamy. It's very creamy. I like the oat milk, and I put it in my drinks. It's very creamy. But I think I'm just gonna go with one of these in here. We'll see what happens. I'll be back. All right, so I have decided which one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this one right here, Cocoa June, and I'm getting it because the ingredient list is very low. It's only like 4 things in there. Because at first I was going to get So Delicious, but then they have like, they don't have as much.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Huron Parkway.
So over here to your left, I have canoed and swam in that lake over there. And I just wanted to see it again. And then I'm just panning around like the neighborhood here out in Ann Arbor because I've just always loved like the houses out here. But when I would get to like one of those super fancy houses, I kept turning the camera off. I don't know why, but it just happened that way. So you guys are seeing some of the lovely older houses, but I did want you guys to see some of those lovely modern homes. However, I just couldn't get my camera right this day. These homes are why I changed my major from being a doctor to architecture when I was 16 years old when I went to college. And I just love these homes. They just made me know that I could be somebody and I can go somewhere in life. And this is the end of the trip, guys. So unfortunately, I didn't pull the camera out anymore for the rest of this trip because it was all business and no play from this point on. And in my spare time, my biggest concern was just making sure I felt okay, that I was able to hold some food down, and that I can get the most amount of sleep that I can get, because my days and my nights were filled with just getting, things taken care of. So yeah. Well, guys, if you stay here this long, thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye. So I'm going to try to make this story short. However, I was sitting at the gate, waiting for us to be able to board the plane. And so this lady came over. It was an older white lady, and I didn't think nothing of it because, I don't care about race. But the lady came over to my, where I was sitting at, and it was 2 other people with her. And she, how when you're sitting down, you might take the other seat. I had a lot of stuff with me, so I took the seat next to me. And I wasn't sure why she was trying to sit in the 2 open seats when right across there was 5 seats open, right? And so she kind of got an attitude like she was mad because I wouldn't get up for her, move my bag so she could sit down. But at this point, because she got an attitude, I didn't move my bag. Now, if she didn't have an attitude, I would have kindly moved my bag and not even care. But I was still puzzled at the fact that there was 5 seats over here in front of us. Why aren't you sitting over there? So the people came, because at first I just thought she was by herself. Then the people came and they sat across the way. So then she ended up getting her stuff and moving over there. But before she did that, she said something smart. I had my earphones on. I didn't care. I left them on. I didn't care what smart things she had to say. I went on about my business. Okay, we got on the plane, y'all. I'm in my seat. I go to sleep because that's what I do when I get on the plane, right? Okay, so I wake up because I was like, I know I'm not the only one feeling us falling out the sky like this. And I don't get nervous being on a plane. I love flying. But I was like, we're descending a little faster than we would normally descend out of the sky. And I mean, we was falling at great speeds. And okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit back, nobody else is panicking, I just woke up out of my sleep. Maybe it was something I missed during the announcement. Pilot was dropping us out of the sky like he was gonna miss his approach or something, okay? So I hung back for a minute, because the lady next to me, I'm not sure why she didn't feel the need to get up, and she was just sitting there, and I'm like, ma'am, could you let me off the plane, please? Well, she sat there for a long time, so I ended up, most of the people ended up off the plane. So by the time I got off the plane, and all I see is police officers, and I was like, what is going on? This is why we was falling out of the sky like this. They had the old white lady hemmed up. Y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't know. It ain't none of my business. But they had her hemmed up, okay? They had her hemmed up.